Hey, what's going on YouTube? The Bearded Baron here, bringing you guys another Phasmophobia video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a nightmare mode perfect run. So I'm going to take you through the average nightmare run that I do. We're going to touch the cursed objects. I'm going to show you the best hiding places, how to deal with a ghost when you're only dealing with 2 pieces of evidence, and how you can make it more faster and more fun along the way. But if you like this video, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the same 3 items I always bring in for the start of most maps is going to be the flashlight, the camera, and the EMF reader. I bring in the flashlight for you guys. I don't need to. Honestly, if I was playing this by myself, I probably would bring in the video camera first, right? And I just wouldn't bring in the flashlight. Alright, so we need to repel it while it's chasing somebody, capture a photo of the ghost, and cleanse the area with smudge stick. So, if we get... Basically, we can call it 3 pieces of evidence done if we have a, what is it? Summoning circle. So, tarot cards would be on this table. We don't have any tarot cards. Mirror would be here. Ouija board would be over here. At the same time, I'm going to be looking for the bone. Trying to listen for the ghost. We got voodoo doll instead. We'll take a photo of him real quick. Part of the reason for why we bring that in. Right, we'll check over here. We've got power. We'll turn that on. Perfect. What's up, Aaron? Alright, we'll do a quick comb through over here. Don't see anything. Let's head down this way. Alright, we're looking for the bone. See if there's anything thrown down here while we're at it. Don't see anything thrown. Don't see anything out of place. Alright, we'll head back up. So the whole idea here is to try to find the ghost room, try to find the bone, and the cursed object. Get those 3 photos. If you find the ghost room first, then worry about getting the other stuff later on. Right? If not, then try to find those 3 items while you are... Or try to find the cursed object and the bone while you are looking for the ghost room. Right? What you're looking for is like knocked over items. So like, you see how most everything is up off the floor? Or if it is on the floor, it's neatly tidy away. Like, this is definitely a house that you could walk through for, like, an open house kind of thing. So if you see something on the floor that doesn't look like it should be over there, then it's probably not. Probably the ghost moved it. I'm also shutting doors behind me. The reason why we do that is so that way, especially with the thunder and the lightning, if I'm listening for the ghost, and I don't hear the ghost for whatever reason, then a lot of times it likes to touch doors, and they'll open up the door slightly. So if I was to, say if I was to walk down here and hear right now that the ghost opened the door, I wouldn't know necessarily if it was this door or if it was one of these 2 doors. But by having them closed, then if the ghost does interact with that environment, then I should be able to see it. It should stand out to me a lot easier. Okay, I have no idea where the bone is on the first round. First pass through, right? So in this sense, because I don't have an idea... Ah, there it is. Here we go. Alright, let's turn these on. Since I don't know where the ghost room is, I'm going to take all my stuff and just throw it down on the floor, right? You don't want to take anything back with you to the van. Whatever that you have, even if you throw it right outside the door, right? Throw it inside the house, leave it, and then go back to the van so that we can get 3 objects. You're wanting to maximize your efficiency while you're in and out of the house. So the best way that you do that is drop off all of your items. Right? Plus, this gives a little bit of time for the ghost to start interacting, to help it to kind of interact with its environment. So we're going to keep going around here. We're just going to check the doors again. Not seeing anything on this side. Most of the time when I play this map, I get like a hallway goes down over on this side. It touches doors. I don't think I can touch this one. Still nothing knocked down. Alright, we'll shut that door. Shut that door. Oh, we got nothing on that side. Alright, let's look in here. Now, at this point in time, for me, personally, I would honestly start going through and I would start pulling on the voodoo doll. Not when it's thundering, though. Okay? So now I pulled a couple of objects. Now, here's the good and the bad thing of that, right? So we pulled a couple of objects, meaning that it's going to force it to interact with its environment. The downside of that is that, one, I'm draining my sanity each time it pulls a pin, and two, I also run the risk of if it pulls a heart pin, I could also sit there and accidentally pull a heart pin and cause it to hunt. So we don't like that. But what it does do for me is I can start to actually look around here. See, like this light right here, we didn't touch that light. So this is telling me that this is like an upstairs hallway ghost. Right? I've also got, there we go. Touch that door. Perfect. Boom, got the photo. Now we know what room that the ghost is in. Right? It's probably roaming at that point in time. What am I playing? Phasmophobia. We'll take this. We'll take this. Now, you see, we already have our stuff, right? We haven't wasted any time. We've gone down over here, and we've maximized the amount of time, right? We might have freezing. That's another kind of good indicator for the ghost room. Hey, just yeeted something across at my face. Ghost event. Oh! Tried to get it. All right, now this right here, what this is telling me, honestly, where we just had it throw something over here, right? We had it throw something at my forehead over here. I think it was a shoe. And then we also had the water over there. From my experience, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be twins. It seems like twin activity, but I don't know for sure. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep investigating. Now, we did get EMF 5 there. I did see that. Swear it's all orbs. Could be orbs. Right? EMF 5. Let's see. If it was EMF 5 and orbs, it would be a Raiju and Obake. That is actually preferable for us. Right? I'm thinking it's somewhere along the lines of like EMF 5 and like freezing. Because we did already have the freezing there anyways. It's hard to burn the incense in VR. Yeah, VR is on a different thing. Dad tries gaming, to be honest with you. To be honest, I don't know why that they don't bother, why they bother to continue on with the VR stuff. I know that the folks that do play it like the VR stuff, but it's such a small community. Caitlin, thank you for the heart meat. Abby, thank you for the heart meat. Abby, thank you for the TikToks. Shadows Blight, thank you for the 13-month resub. I appreciate that as well. Okay, so this is how you read the EMF reader. Okay, as the stuff goes away. Perfect. All right, well, while we're waiting for it to move something, we'll see here. See, we got 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which is our freezing. Okay. Now I got two different things that were thrown at two different locations, which is telling me twin interactions. So this is an EMF 3. We've got 1, 2, 3. That's an EMF 3. That means that something was thrown. This right here is telling me the range to the target and what direction that I should be going in. Right? So it threw an object, another EMF 3, threw an object, and what direction to go in, right? Another one over here. EMF 3, toss an object, right? But you're noticing we're getting a lot of like double EMF reads. That's very conducive with like a twins ghost. It's small, but the point is to grow VR. I mean, I get it, but if you're having a hard time coming out with content on its own, then right, something's got to go. In my opinion. Maybe that's just me. All right, we're going to take in our crucifixes here. Now, these crucifixes, the tier 3 crucifixes are special. Okay, and I'm going to show you how that they are special. Because what this is actually going to do is it's actually going to stop a cursed hunt with the voodoo doll. This should stop this cursed hunt. I'm going to test it out. I've never tested this out before like this, so I'm curious if this is actually going to work like this. So we'll find out. All right, I'm going to make sure you can hold down F to see where you're going to place it. And then not only that, it's kind of hard to see it, but if you look at the back wall, back there, you see how it's got that like white shimmery line to it? Oh, good. It was going to hunt me right now anyways. Oh, perfect. That white shimmery line to it tells me basically the range, right? It's like, see right there? See how you can kind of see it better there in that corner? So that right there is like the, that's like the, what is it? Oh, I missed it again. Dang it. I got the burden crucifix, though, so we got counted for the photo. It really wants to hunt me. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's raise up our sanity so that way I can show you guys this other thing. I think if they worked on VR only, Quest 3 would stand alone game, maybe. It could be better, less buggy. Maybe. Jenna, thank you for that follow. Was that it? Was that what? Let's take the rest of these. Right? I'm going to take my sanity. We're going to put it back up here to the top. Okay, we're still going to capture a photo of the ghost, which sucks. Alright, I'm going to try to do this and see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work. Right? I might end up unaliving myself here in this process, but we're going to give it a shot. That was a hiss event. Little known thing about the hiss event is if you get one of those, that is a determining factor for it not being an Oni. Onis cannot do that. So if you get a ghost that does that, not an Oni. I did step through everything over here. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to grab the voodoo doll. Scotty, thank you for that follow. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me. Here we go. Okay, so these tier 3 crucifixes should stop a cursed hunt, which means it should stop it. If this pushes in a heart pin, it should eat the crucifix instead. If we are wherever that if we're inside the range of the other one. See, now you'll notice every time we push into a pin, it's causing the ghost to interact with its environment. Damn it. I can't see it, and every time that I can try to get close to it, I can't get a photo. All right, let's push this. Hey, he's over there now. You can hear it throwing stuff. Now he's coming back. Oh, there's the heart pin. It did work. It did work. It stopped the cursed hunt. It stopped it. Stopped it dead in his tracks. There we go. I've got mods on? What do you mean I've got mods on, Lauren? What do you mean I have mods on? Stamina mod? No. Okay. I can assure you I'm running at the exact same mod. Or the exact same game as everybody else. Is there a reason why you stay crouched? I stay crouched because back in the day, right, for trying to find out where stuff is at, it was much easier to be able to see it down towards ground level and being able to see where you were going and running into things. So I just got into the habit of running down towards the ground. What's up, skater? SKM mate? How are you doing? There we go. Oh, I got the disturbed. Okay. So I don't think that we're going to be able to get the other one. Unless I get lucky here. There we go. We got the photo. And it did give us the capture. I have been told from the developers that that is not supposed to work all of the time. So. Alright. So our sanity is still low here. I'm curious. Let's just push these pins. Do we have any other pins? I don't think so. Alright, so now all we got to do, because we've got EMF 5, we've either got Jin, Shade, Oni, or the twins. Well, we already ruled out Oni because of the, because of the hiss, especially when that just happened. I don't think it's a Shade either. Shades are shy when somebody is nearby. Right? Martin, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Fortnite's going great. It's absolutely going great. I've never had somebody accuse me before, especially during a live stream, that I was using a stamina mod. I didn't know that that was the thing. But I'm thinking twins. I am thinking twins. No, 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 no. Don't block Lauren. I'm curious to see what she's going to say. Here we go. So now the ghost is hunting, right? The ghost is chasing after you. The longer that the ghost has a line of sight on you, the faster the ghost will become, right? Smudging the ghost gives you a window of invulnerability to where you can run through the ghost and find a hiding spot. That's how you know you're doing well. I mean, I guess. Lauren, if you have a Twitch, please come over to my Twitch. I'd love to have this conversation with you, though. I really would. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on why you think that I'm using a stamina mod. What did the different lighters do? They don't do anything except last longer. Right? I can do the exact same things that I'm doing right now with the matches, except I only get 10 matches. Versus with this, I get, you know, a longer time, right? I can use it more than 10 times. Tier 3 sanity pills gives you unlimited stamina for a time after using it. That's true. While you can hear the heartbeat, you get unlimited stamina during that time frame. Yes. Right? So let's line this up again. Okay. I don't think that it's I do think that it's the twins. I don't think that it's a Jin. Right? We did get that photo after the fact. Now, a way that you would be able to tell that it's a Jin. The way you'd be able to tell that it's a Jin is by whether or not that it turned on or off the power. I think, didn't it turn off the power one time on us, or has it not? I can't remember if it did or not. Oh, and it's on team. Go ahead and go down here. So now, if you want to smudge through a ghost, let's say that the ghost is in between you. We know we want to hide over there in the kitchen. Right? Hello? So what you can do is... Oh, yeah, that's twins. Is when you smudge, you can run right through the ghost. Okay? Like I said, that gives you a few seconds of the ghost is blinded. It doesn't know where you're at. It lasts longer for each smudge that you have. So the tier 1 smudges gives you 5 seconds. Tier 2 gives you 6 seconds, and it slows down the ghost. Tier 3 will stop the ghost in its tracks and give you 7 seconds, supposedly. My personal preference, I don't like the tier 3 smudges as much as I like the tier 2. The reason being is because if I'm smudging through the ghost, I like to smudge through the ghost, be able to run through the ghost, and be able to get someplace on the other side. Whereas at the tier 3, the ghost is just standing there, so the only thing that's moving is me. So I don't get as much distance, right? If we're both going in the opposite directions, because he doesn't see me anymore, and he's running this way, and I'm going this way, I'm getting much more of a distance than he is. Now, lastly, one thing that you can do for testing for, like, a Jin, if you wanted to, is you could grab an EMF reader, and you could put it onto the power boxes, right? So you can grab an EMF reader, and you can put this on a power box. Now, if the ghost interacts with the power box, but it doesn't turn off the power, then you know that what you're dealing with is a Jin. Told the ghost today to stop turning the lights off. Instant hunt. Got friends out. I hide in fear. Well, that's about your average experience right there. Are you able to do demon tests with the new smudges? So what do you mean the demon test? What do you mean the demon test with the new smudges? Like, are they still? Does it still last as long for a demon if you're smudging it? Is that what you mean? And also, Cat Rulani. Rulani? Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Bearded Baron crew. I've never been accused of cheating before. Oh, the 60 seconds versus 90 seconds thing? Could be. Yeah, that doesn't affect... That's still the same. It's not specific ghosts. Just depends on the ghost model. I'm hungry. YouTube, I hope you don't mind. It'll be fine. Baroness puts a nice little pizza in front of me and he's probably not to you. I mean, come on, Mel. I didn't even know you could cheat. Oh, you could definitely cheat. We've ran into plenty of cheaters. I've seen people floating around maps. I've seen people turn themselves into ghosts. I've seen people spawn like 30 dot ghost images at the same time. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. Name a soccer player for an edit? No idea. Beckham. It's the only guy that I know. We'll just go with that one. But there you go. So I know based off of, you know, for me, based off of what I've seen here, it really does seem like it's a twin interaction, right? It seems like it's twins, twin interaction. So you gotta kind of have to go with a feel for it. Could I still ultimately be wrong? Sure. Right? But at the end of the day, if you're fairly positive with it, if you're fairly confident and you think that you've done enough tests, go ahead, pull that ripcord, you know, see if you're right. If not, hey, okay, it's a learning opportunity and you can go on to the next match. But hopefully you guys found this video informative. If you did, please be sure to like the video, comment down below what your favorite part was. Mine, obviously, was somebody telling me during the live stream that I was cheating. But let me know, please. But guys, you are loved, you are valued, and I'll see you next time. Let's go.